Kaluka's progressing quite nicely, it seems. That's exciting. Hello. Welcome everyone to JLABTV. I'm JLAB, and this is Football Manager 2021, the Youth Academy Challenge with Siena, and we're looking at Andrea Kaluka, or Kalukti, who, I'm going to be honest, I probably should have started more games than last season I did last year. So if the fact, he's got his average rating at the end of the go by, he's not got the best average rating at 6.73, but he is, well, he's getting more game time than Serpi, and Serpi's not really improving. His unambitious personality hurts him. If he gets more determined, maybe that might change. I don't know. But there's some attributes that we need to look into, hidden attributes that we can't really look at. Whereas this guy's fairly determined. He's got a 16 determination and an 18 work rate. He is really good. And he is going to be our best defender at the moment if things continue. If we compare him to Marco Comenetti, he's better aerially, he's better in mentals, he's better in the technicals, better in the vision. He's just as good in the physicals and the speed. Defending, he's just a bit worse, and attacking, he's just a bit worse. So, yeah, this is an interesting situation to be in. I don't know what to make of it, but either way, if we look at Comenetti, it's kind of easy to see why the physicals he's better. Mental's about the same with the technicals in terms of average rating, but yeah, there's a few things we can work on, a few things that we can look into and see what we can do forward. We've had a few games since we last met, and do you want to see how we've been getting on since we last talked to each other? That'd be nice, wouldn't it? The first game we had since our last game was against Femena. We lost 3-0 to Rimini, and they're just really good. I'm just going to be honest and say, Rimini are one of the better teams in the division right now, and are going to be one of the teams consistently fighting for playoffs. That goal, I don't know how it goes through. It's like our Fantosi's goal a few games ago in the last video. But yeah, they just did us damage, and Tortelli didn't do very well defensively there with his coming for it. He should not have gone for that. He did, and he made a mistake. So it's one of those things. My average rating overall was pretty bad, so yeah. And 6.38 average rating for every player. Nobody got above. Oh, actually, Kaluka actually got a 6.7. That was the best rating we had. We had 4 shots, 3 on target. They had 12 shots, 5 on target. They scored, we didn't. End of story. Ugh, that's a bit concerning, isn't it? Our next game was at home against Pontieri, and DBS, he gets his first goal of the season and gets us to win. It's a nice goal. Fantosi with the assist. It was the only goal of the game. We had 20 shots to their 6. We had 8 shots on target to their 3. Both goalkeepers got a 7+ rating, so that was something. But again, I don't know. I wasn't that I was not confident in the side's ability in this game. Despite the fact we won, I felt like we could have done more. And you know when that feeling is, when you feel like you could do more? I had that here. And despite an XG of 1.79, it feels like we should have and perhaps could have got more goals. And that's a bit concerning. What can you do? At least we had a better average rating than they did. And yeah, we did better in this game. We did better in that game, but then we did absolutely amazing in this game. Tortelli with the assist in this first goal. Alioni just beats the keeper and takes around him 1-0 inside the 19th minute of the game. And second half, Scapato does Scapato things because he goes all the way and scores his 3rd of the season. I love it when he does that. He's done it before. But yeah, then literally just before half time, Tortelli, I don't know how this ends up getting to Alioni, but I don't care. He scores, he chips the keeper, 3-0 at half time. We're looking good. And we do get 4th before the end of the game. Ferreira finds Kadamai. Kadamai plays it across, and Campinotti scores his 1st of the season. Good stuff. 4-0. And considering that this team has beaten us quite bad in the past, this is a good result. We weren't even that good XG-wise either, which is the most bizarre thing. I don't know where this came from. I'm not sure if it's the tactic I'm using that's really helping this, but it is what it is. it was a good game, and it feels like against teams around us, like in the lower reaches of the table, lower reaches of abilities, we're better. But when it comes to teams above us in the league table, we don't do so well, as I'm about to show you. So we took up Brugge, and 2 minutes in, we're already 1-0 down, and yeah, in Bayou with the finish, I think he's the 16-year-old I was talking about before the last video, or the video before. And the second half, they start to really ramp up the pressure. Majori scores, and that guy's already got 26 league goals this year. And I think he gets the second one. This is the second one that comes up now. And we don't cope well with this. He makes the run. Yeah, this is the second of the game. And the next goal comes in, and we just don't deal the top balls over the top. Set pieces seems to be a problem, and it's annoying. And I'm just going to invite you. Yes, the 16-year-old I told you about. He's got 2 goals and 8 assists this season. He looks pretty damn good for this division. He looks too good for this division, and he's only getting paid 140 a week. And he's in the Media Dream 11, considered a Serie A player. He's not even a professional yet. And then this guy, he's got 60 goals in 51 league matches, including 26 in 15 this season. This guy has got 26 league goals in 15 matches. He is a monster, and I don't know what to say. This result is not surprising. I just wish we weren't as bad in the XG side of things. If anything, they just took their chances. We didn't, and we deserved to lose. End of story. They had 10 shots to our 8. Will has a red card. Ferreira got sent off after 2 bookings, after coming from the bench, no less. So, great. Well done, you idiot. You're making me proud. Making me absolutely proud. So we then went to Imolese, and we won 4-0. Scopato getting his first goal, thanks to getting the rebound of this free kick. And DBSE plays this long throw in the middle. I love these long throws. I wish I should have known this sooner. I don't know how Scopato gets to that. I'm not sure if it's a header or a volley, but he scores to make it 2-0. Second half, we're now doing our thing. Companati finds Alioni, who gets his 11th goal of the season, 9 of the league. Great stuff. And then I don't know what the keeper's doing there, but Antonacci plays it for the Scopato, who gets his hat-trick and scores his 6th goal of the season. After that goal, he gets injured. He's out for 2 weeks. Alioni's now out on international duty as well. 4-0 win. Last game we've had, and we just destroyed this team, who were very narrow. They were very narrow, and we are going wide. Bozzoni didn't have the best of games. I wish I knew why he didn't have the best of games, but it's disappointing. It is within. And we've won 3 times since we last met. Where are we in the table now? So yes, 14 games in, we've still conceded 29 goals, but we haven't got the worst defence anymore. 3 teams have matched or surpassed us now. Fano have conceded 32 goals. They're beneath us by 2 points. Imolese have conceded 34 goals. We scored 4 against both teams. And yeah, 23 goals. It's one of the best attacks. Not as good as Brugge. And yeah, Maggiore is ridiculous. What a monster this guy is. And we're actually one of the best goal scorers, but we've got one of the worst defences too. So we've got the third, or joint third worst defence, along with Imolese, who've yet to win still. Virtus Entella, I don't know what's happened to them this season, but they are struggling now. A team that I've legitimately feared in the past because they've been so good. And they are they're a bit of a yo-yo club at times. In fact, last year was the last time before last season that they've not really been promoted straight away outside of that division. Outside of 2022. That's the last time they haven't been promoted straight away. And this year, I don't know what it is, but they're just struggling. They just set their manager too, if I recall correctly. So let's check. Yeah, they set the manager who'd been there for 6 years. And the new manager, who's literally just joined after they got beaten 2-0 by Brugge. And they're not good at the moment. We're having a good run of form. We're going to play against Vispasawa, who actually above us in goal difference right now. So if we do well, we could be looking at maybe eyeing up a promotion spot. I say that despite the fact we're only 2 points away from the relegation, but we're only 3 points away from the playoffs. So anything can happen. It's like any team can slip up at this point. We just need to do well. We want to do well, and they're going for a 4-4-2 apparently. We're going for a 4-2-4 formation. Yes, it's a custom one again. I don't care at this point. I'm just going to do what I want because it's working and it feels like it's going to do nicely. Aeoni's out on international duty. Scapata's out injured. What can we do? We're going to bring this guy in, actually. Talia is going to come on the bench, and we're going to see what happens. They like this formation, it feels like, but three of don't have the familiarity. Works on the box. Yeah, this is nice. It feels like a good tactic to use, and I'm actually, since I started using this tactic, I started to look at the set pieces as well, just to get an idea what worked, because the long throw definitely works. I was actually trying to figure out how to use it beforehand, but now I know it definitely works. I'm just going to keep doing it. Honestly, the set pieces seem to be key in the lower leagues. Maybe in the higher leagues. Do a Stoke. That reminds me of Stoke. Yeah, Stoke. That's a good thing to compare it to. Can we do a Stoke in the future, I wonder? I'd like to see if we could. But yeah, 304 games in charge now. We actually took charge of a 300th game now, so that's good. We've only won 101 of those, and we lost 123 times. We've drawn 79 points times as well. Also, do the short corners. That works as well. As Barbini's on the ball, Campanotti, and Tonacci puts it wide. And yes, shorter corners, short corners, long throws. I don't know why they work, but they work. But short corners, I'm actually not against, because it feels like the longer corners don't work as well. And the long throws, I don't know why they work as well as they do, but they seem to. And I'm interested to see how it works. There's Ferreira, who's playing as a striker today, and not an attacking midfielder. He actually doesn't suit the advanced playmaker role because he likes to shoot. That's well worked. That is really well worked. Campanotti makes it 1-0. That is really well. That is such a good goal. And I'm going to be honest, this is a game I genuinely felt we need to win to get ourselves away from the relegation zone. That's the important part. Get away from the relegation zone. But this is just incredible passing. How he's onside, I don't know. We've got a free kick. Also, every player is playing a different particular role. I definitely need to look into this more in the future, just so I know what works and what doesn't for any tactic I want to make in the future as we give the ball away like an idiot. Can we get the ball? Doesn't look like we can. So our issue here is we get caught in the break a few times, and that's a bad effort. So we're not perfect, and Campanotti's got a knock. What's this knock? We're doing well. That's the only shot they've had in the half as well, so it wasn't their best effort. We had an XG of 1.29, so we need to be taking these more. Take the chances more often. Don't get complacent, because, well, you know, if anything, that's a sign. It's a foot injury. What have you done? What was the foot injury as we've... How do I go about this? I gotta question myself as... You know what? This guy is decent. He's progressing nicely too. He's a winger, but he can also play as a striker, as a deep line forward. I think this guy's very useful. He's a left-footed only, though. Huh. Maybe that's a thing to look into. But right-footed... Isn't Ferraro also left-footed? Yeah, he's left-footed as well. So maybe, just maybe, we can do more as some of the players are not motivated. I say that, it seems like that works better now, but yeah, we're going to do that. And who knows what's going to happen. If we get a second goal, that'd be really good. But we need to do more. And I say that despite the fact we're winning and we've won 3 of the last 5 matches, I don't feel satisfied with just 1-0 anymore. We want to attack. And what we didn't struggle with was scoring goals. What we did struggle was defensive work. And we don't get the ball cleanly. And Nelly. So I think defensively, if the players get better and better, would be good. But we need to make sure we don't get called out, as we seem like we're trying to stop the ball from going forward. I don't know how he gets that ball and gets it away, but it's not really the best ball either. And Nulli plays it across. That's an equaliser. That's our problem. We don't concede. We don't defend very, very well. And until we sort that out, I'm not going to say we're any better than we should be. And yeah, we're very attacking as well. That's, I think, is an issue. It's going to come back to bite us because we're probably too attacking. But if we go attacking, it works. And that's not the best ball for the keeper. We lose the ball. And I think our issue is we're so high that anytime they get a ball through like that, they're going to score. Okay, this isn't great. We are not... I'm going to have to be very angry with the team here, because that is a stupid goal to concede. Brazzone loses the ball, and then Anelli just gets in, and the keeper doesn't make an attempt to save. Why? Why are we doing this to ourselves? I am actually annoyed now. We're literally 1-0 up before at half time because they had 2 goals needlessly, stupidly. Ferraris had to. He should be scoring that. What are you doing? That's a golden opportunity to get your first goal of the season and you waste it. You absolutely waste it. Fofana. He's offside. Why? Oh, he's not offside. Never mind. I was about to say he's offside. He's not. Antonazzi scores. There we go. 1-0. 2-2. Not 1-0. 2-2, yeah. We don't struggle goals. We struggle defensively. And think about it. Looking at this now. When we took on Livorno, we scored 4 times against them. So we definitely know we can score. And that was before we even used this tactic. Ferrara's going to take it. There's his first goal of the season. That was a harder chance to score than the one he missed earlier. I don't know why he suddenly can score a free kick, but he couldn't score a simpler chance. It's one of those things I would never understand. Should I even praise them? We've had so many shots. It's ridiculous. I've made a mistake, haven't I? We just praise him, and apparently I frustrated the team for doing it. Ferrara's got all this time to himself. How quick are you, Ferrara? I don't think you're very quick. He's lost the ball. Never mind. I made a mistake trusting him with speed. He's very slow, isn't he? Can I check your speed without having to go into the tablet thing? Doesn't matter. We've got the ball again. Zali, he's playing as a winger. Can play across. Has done. Oh, that's almost in. I don't know who it was, but that's almost in. Should be making that 4. Big go throw. Martinez going to take it. Not the best throw, but it still gets the Bartia. As I say, it's not the best throw. I am so... I don't know what is wrong with me. I bet you we concede now. Because defensively, we don't know how to get... He's just running through. I hate this game sometimes. I really, really hate this game sometimes. How has Tullet already got a booking, by the way? He's already got a book. I just brought him on. When did I bring him on? He's got a booking already. The keeper just died before he's even taken a shot. And he's just going to go, you know what? I'm going to run past you anyway. Because I don't care. Where did he get a booking? We're going to draw this 3-3. We love these high scoring draws. Oh. We had an extra 3.03. We didn't win. What is wrong with us? He got a booking in the 80th minute of the game. When did we bring him on? Because it was after the 75th minute. Oh, Christ. Well, we've got a long way ahead of us, and this is not going to go well, is it? Some players will absolutely go through today. We drew the last game, but then we draw 3-3 in this one. Wow, this is, I mean, we could definitely score. We just can't defend to save our lives. It's almost like we need quicker defenders or something. I think we need quicker defenders. I don't know why. I feel like we need quicker defenders now. Oh boy. Anyway, that was annoying. And can penalty that for 1 to 2 days. That's fine. It's just 1 to 2 days. Either way, that's not bad. We've only lost twice. When we lost by big goals. 3-0, 4-0, 3-0 again, 5-2. Okay, those 2 are the only 2 that weren't big, and we even lost to versus Antello in the relegation zone. I am so conflicted. Like we got a lot of goal scoring goals. That's the second 3-3 draw we've had, and the 3rd time we've had 2-2 or higher. No, 4 times we've had a draw that's 2-2 or higher in a season already. That is a lot of goals conceded. I'm not happy about this because I know we can be better. Wow, alright, either way, I'm going to end this here as Imolose lose 4-0 again. Hope you guys have enjoyed yourselves, hope you guys like and share this video, and subscribe to my channel. It really does help me a lot. We're only 3 points away from the relegation zone, but only 3 points away from the playoffs. Wow, this is an interesting situation to be in, isn't it? Livorno have a manner that could be interesting either way. But yes, anyway, until next time, goodbye, and well, good night.